Hi guys, what's up? It's Kayla. And so I told you I was gonna make a parental acceptance video, and I decided to do two topics in one: parental acceptance and friendship acceptance, because we all know that your friends are like your family. So yeah, and you're around your friends all the time. And so it's like you go from being with your friends all day, and then you go to family. So I figured might as well hit two birds with one stone here. So yeah, basically, and I'm wearing my ears. Um, so basically, what's the first? Oh, first thing is, if you come out as a therian or other kin to your friends or family, be sure you understand what you're doing. Okay, make sure you have all your facts. Because if you are sort of saying, like, if you walk up to your parents or friends and you're like, hey, guess what? I'm a wolf. So you know what? You're going to have to accept that. I'm a wolf. Or, hey, guess what? I'm a cat. Or, hey, guess what? I'm a snow leopard. Or whatever you are. Or, hey, I'm an owl, so you got to accept that. Like, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, what? Like, you're not a snow leopard. You're a human. Yeah. And so basically, just know you have, like, be like, hey, sit them down in a calm, quiet environment. So, PE may not be the best time for you to announce that you're a therian. Uh, or if you just got done with, if your mom is really busy, or your dad, or whoever you're telling this to is really busy, and you tell them, they probably, really, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. They probably don't want to be bothered at the moment, so yeah. So I haven't told. Now this is gonna be shocking, but I have not told my parents that I am a therian. I mean, like, they know I wear ears and a tail, and they know I want to get a collar and stuff, and they just basically think that's just like a fad or whatever. But it's not really that. It's more spiritual than that, and they don't really understand that. And I've also been called a Satanist on quite a few occasions. And my mom, when she found my BOS, which is Book of Shadows, she got really mad, and it wasn't really anything bad in there. It was sort of like strength and health spells and stuff in there. And then I had a couple airman ruins, and all I had in there was white magic. All I had in there was white magic spells, basically. So yeah, she kind of just took the book away and probably threw it in the trash, which was actually a journal of mine, and the chain was actually off of a necklace because I had attached a chain to it. And yeah, so she probably just wasted a whole book. And I had a couple of protection circles and stuff in there too, and she just threw it away probably. So I don't have it anymore, so yeah. Make sure you're willing to answer. Second thing is, make sure you're willing to answer questions. Because obviously not everybody is going to be so accepting of you being a therian and stuff. So if they ask you, don't get defensive. Like, oh, you can't just accept it. Like, you have to ask questions. Like, don't do that. Sorry guys, I am having like the worst day ever. You can't even understand. Like, I'm sick, so if I keep coughing and cutting off, it's because I really can't focus right now. Anyway, yeah, so like, don't get defensive and just make sure you can answer questions. Third thing is, if your parents tell you that they are not going to pay for any tails, they're not going to pay for collars, they're not going to pay for ears, leashes, like whatever you want to buy, they're not going to pay for it, say, like, accept that. Like, because I know there are some therians who really want to get tails and collars and stuff, but their parents or whoever you live with will not buy them for you. And maybe you're like me and you don't have a job and you can't buy your own things, but if you do have a job and you are able to buy the things on your own, that's great for you. But if there are But like me, I don't have a job because I am extremely young and I don't have a job yet. So, it's more or less like I rely on them to get me the stuff. So if they ever got mad at me for being a therian, then they probably would not allow me to get any more tails and stuff. And I'm wearing my black white tipped tail. And yeah. So basically just, if they have questions, try to answer them. Third thing is for friends, if they say they don't want to be friends with you anymore because they think you're insane or something, then say, you know what? That's okay, because honestly, you do not need anybody in your life who will not accept you. And basically all they are is haters. And you know what? As I always say, haters make you famous. So you know what? Just keep hating. Just keep hating. Because, like, all you want to do is hate on me for being me. Like, sorry that I found who I really am. And sorry you can't experience that, but oh well. And honestly, like, you really don't need them in your life. And I have so many people who think, like, having these friends right now matter. Honestly, if they were really your friends, they wouldn't treat you like trash. That's just how I view it. If they're gonna treat you like trash, then, honestly, they're not your